Oh boy, the Happy Mask Salesman. I've been waiting a long time to talk about you. Seriously, this guy, I've been waiting for like years to talk about this guy. So anyway, if you guys don't know, the Happy Mask Salesman is a character in Majora's Mask and Ocarina of Time, and he's more prominent in Majora's Mask considering the fact that he's actually the reason I'm making this video. So, yeah. Anyway, he is. See, this guy is just overall creepy. I mean, he has creepiest eyes ever. He seems to follow you without you noticing. He makes an organ appear out of thin air, and he clearly knows a lot more than he's letting on. Oh yeah, and I almost forgot. You met with a terrible fate, haven't you? Anyway, this guy has been a topic from Zelda fans for a long time, and today I'm going to talk about my two personal favorite theories about this guy. Sure, this is kind of, one of them is a really popular theory, and the other one just my own personal theory. I don't think anyone else came up with it so far. If they did, I'll find out later. But here's what we got. For the first theory that everyone knows about is this guy possibly a part of the Ancient Ones, which is a ancient tribe that used Majora's Mask for hexing rituals, and which they ended up selling it away after Majora's Mask went crazy and ended up making everything bad for them. So, at this point what's the evidence? Well, the first piece of evidence is that he seems to know a lot about this mask. Seriously, Majora's Mask is really mysterious, yet he seems to know all about it for some reason. Not only that, he's also the one who found it, and he's also the one who's wanting to get it back. Is it possible that this guy is using this mask to probably take over the world? Maybe, who knows? Whatever. It's just some kind of thing. But you might be asking, why would he want the mask in the first place? Because he is evil. Probably. Maybe. I think. I don't know. Anyway, what else do we have? We also have the fact that at the end of the game, you go up to the moon and meet the lunar children, who seem to look a lot like the Happy Mask Salesman for sure. I mean, you can look at their character models definitely looks like him, and also they ask you if you want to be a mask salesman as well. But that's not my favorite theory. It is more believable, but my favorite theory by far is one that I don't know how I heard it. I just remember thinking about it, and that's that. Is it possible that this guy is working for Ganondorf? Well, here's my evidence here's how it goes. Basically, the Happy Mask Salesman is a man who was a spy for Ganon, considering that, well, you don't really see him at the end of the game, so either he died, you don't see him at the end of the Ocarina of Time, so either he died, or possibly, he was actually a minion for Ganon the entire time. What's the evidence? Well, first of all, you could tell that he has red hair. That's not really a big piece of evidence that Gerudos are known for their red hair, but still, if you think about it, why would he? You may be saying, JD, if he was a Gerudo, wouldn't he be king? Well, that's exactly the point. Ganondorf was already going to become king, so they turned this guy into basically his minion of sorts, and ended up using him for his own will. It also makes sense that Ganondorf had a backup plan if his plan went awry. Now, we know by the end of this game, Ganondorf was arrested because Link went back in time and warned Zelda about him. So it's obvious that Ganondorf probably planned this out just in case, because he knows the power of the Triforce and the Ocarina of Time and all the Master Sword and all that stuff. So it's possible he ended up sending the Happy Mask Salesman to follow Link, see what he was up to, and then to retrieve Majora's Mask for him. That way he could possibly have a chance of getting back. But instead, the Happy Mask Salesman decides to turn on him and ends up trying to rule the world himself. Or he could just end up following Ganondorf either way. This is possibly why he thinks that Skull Kid can't handle the power of this Majora's Mask, while either he or Ganondorf can. While I don't think there's a lot of evidence on, it is interesting to think about how this could possibly be happening. But yeah, guys, guys, I want to tell you one more thing. This is going to be the wrap up of the video, but this is also the first part of a new series I'm starting called Majora's Mask Mysteries, which I'm going to be covering 5 topics in different videos about different creepy things in Majora's Mask, ranging from Majora's Mask itself, possibly relating to the few shadows in Twilight Princess, and possibly even, I'm gonna do it. I don't care what everyone else says. I'm gonna do a Ben. Let's do it. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching, and don't forget, Happy Mask Salesman is watching you right now. I've warned you.